Now, something the neighborhood also prides itself on is the 48 miles. Yeah, you heard me right, 48 miles of trails, and it's 22 outdoor parks. Everything from just open space parks to playgrounds for the kids to bike riding opportunities. There's even a couple of ponds in there so you can go throw a line in and catch a fish. All of this is set to the picturesque setting of the Rocky Mountains as your backdrop, and overall just really beautiful, beautiful place to be. We're going to be exploring Anthem in Broomfield, Colorado. Welcome back to the channel. I am Joe Benjamin. This is Living in Colorado. If this is your first time here, welcome. We talk about all things Colorado, things to do, places to live, all of that good stuff. If it's your first time, please hit that like or subscribe button wherever it's at. We put out new content every week talking about the great things about Colorado, the not great things about Colorado, and everything in between. So if you're a returning viewer, thanks for coming. If you need anything real estate wise, I love doing that even more than making those videos. Visit me at greatlifecolorado.com or give me a phone call at 720-807-7979. I am the person taking the calls, so feel free to reach out if you need anything at all real estate wise. All right, so let's go ahead and dive right into it and talk about this really nice community here. It's going to be just north of Denver, a little bit in the Broomfield area, and south of basically Longmont and everything north here. So like I said, we're going to be exploring the vibrant community of Anthem. It's going to be nestled in the beautiful city of Broomfield, and it's going to have all sorts of scenic landscapes and a warm and overall welcoming vibe. Anthem has something for everyone when we're talking about communities. Let's talk about the market in the area. So, talking about the numbers, the overall housing market here is still very competitive, with homes selling pretty quickly overall compared to the rest of the metro area. The average house price in Anthem has been around $930,000, although we have seen some as low as $600,000 and all the way up to over $1 million, depending on the size, the views, overall just type of house that you're looking at. Now, prices can range anywhere from around $600,000 to well over $1 million. You have quite a few different floor plans with different sizes, amenities, and most importantly, views. Now, when we're talking about size, the average living space is going to be well over 2,500 square feet on most houses, all the way up to around 4,500 to 5,000. So they're very big houses, but you do have some houses that are going to be on the smaller end that are closer to that 1,800 to 2,500 range, but those are a little bit more rare, as Anthem is kind of a little bit more of those newer build, a little bit more luxurious, large size houses. Specifically, they're gonna have a lot of those properties that have the walkout basements and the really big master suites on the second or third floor. They're huge houses, but they're really, really well built. They look nice, and just the way that the Anthem community is set, they're on a nice hill, you've got beautiful views of the mountains, and a lot of trails, which we'll talk about here in a little bit. But bottom line, because of the variety of houses in the Anthem area, it's a perfect spot whether you're by yourself, retiring, growing family. It's got something for everybody. Now, the divisions of the Anthem area, it's divided into two subdivisions overall. You have Anthem Highlands, and you also have the Anthem Ranch. Now, when we're talking about Anthem Highlands, this is going to be the area that's slightly to the south. It's more of a family-centric area filled with a lot of recreational activities that are aimed at kind of that traditional family. While Anthem Ranch, on the other hand, is going to be tailored towards active adults, predominantly who are in retirement age or more 55 and over. It's the newest addition, but it's still open to everyone. And now we also have the newest addition, which is going to be the Anthem Reserve. Now, Anthem Reserve is really, really nice. It offers awe-inspiring open space access with views from Broomfield's highest elevations, which is quite a bit from the plains here, but it provides amazing views of the mountains, lots of trails, lots of recreational opportunities. Now, one of Anthem's crown jewels is the $10 million Parkside Community Center. It has an amazing fitness center. It has an aquatic center with a pool and slides for the summer, a lot of spaces to do social activities, trails, amazing landscaping, really cool spot to either host an event, to just go and enjoy your time summer. They put on things all the time for the community, so it's a really nice neighborhood community center. Now, when compared to nearby neighborhoods, Anthem really does stand out. It blends a really nice blending of community and individuality when it comes to both architecture and overall setup of the neighborhood. Now, the average rental cost is going to be higher than about 90.6% of the neighborhoods in Colorado overall, reflecting that it is going to be a little bit more of your upscale or premium lifestyle. But with that, you also get a little bit more of that premium lifestyle set of amenities that are going to be offered in the Anthem area. Now, as we delve deeper into the heart of Broomfield, let's talk about a little bit about what you can do here. The local attractions and activity scene paint a pretty lively picture of what Anthem and Broomfield has to offer. Now, Broomfield does have a really expansive Broomfield Community Park, which stretches over 40 acres. It's very close to Anthem, and it offers a plethora of recreational activities for anybody who's looking to do anything outside, all ages. It's a great place to be. Whether you fancy just a leisurely stroll or some sort of game of tennis or pickleball or anything that you're thinking on. They even have a skateboarding and pump park. Speaking of pump parks, there is a pump park right at the south end of the Anthem community, which is great if you haven't ever been out to one. These are really fun for the kids, or if you're into it and you're a little bit older and you still have your wits about you on a bike, you can enjoy the pump park there as well. Now, also, you have just down the road from Anthem is the Butterfly Pavilion, which is one of Broomfield's little crown jewels. Amazing place. You're also within proximity to Boulder, and there's so much to do in Boulder. We'll do another video about it, but it's only just a few minutes away from Boulder. Now, the nice thing about Broomfield is you're within about a 30-minute bubble of anywhere you want to be. For example, if you wanted to work in downtown Denver, you're a short drive into Denver, about 20 to 30 minutes. Now, conversely, if you wanted to work up in Longmont or Loveland or even up in Fort Collins, it's not a hard drive to get there. Even better, the way it's situated is you can get to most of these places without going on the major interstates. And if you know anything about driving I-25, it can be a nightmare at any time of day. So because of how Anthem is located, you can use a lot of the county roads or county highways to get where you're going. So it's an overall nice, convenient location to live with a lot of things around, which you can also commute into the bigger areas so that you can work or recreate. Now, I keep going back to trails and lakes and bike paths. Now, this area is just notable for all of those things. So we also have the Lake Link Trail, which connects multiple trails, the Big Dry Creek Trail, McKay Lake Trail, and Stanley Lake North Trail, all within short distances of the Anthem neighborhood. So if you're looking for a place to change up your normal activities, you have a lot of options here. And again, if you don't like any of those, you're just a short drive away from Boulder or Longmont or anywhere else where you can really experience everything that Northern Colorado here has to offer. Now, if you're someone who likes to hit the links, you have 3 golf courses within the vicinity that golfers can tee off under the clear blue skies of Colorado almost any time of year. And Broomfield is famous for a couple of those. Now, if you're more into a little bit of retail therapy, the Flatiron Crossing Mall is a go-to destination and not very far away as well. It has an array of department stores, high-end stores, anything that you could want. Specialty boutiques and great places to eat. And on top of that, they also have a movie theater, so you could wrap up the day and catch a flick. Now, in conclusion here, Anthem is more than a neighborhood, is what they like to say. It's a lifestyle. Now, is that true? I don't know, but it is a great neighborhood. You've got really nice houses, high quality builds, amazing trails, a lot of lakes. It's just a really pretty place to be. And in this day and age of just tons and tons of cookie cutter homes, it's a little bit harder to find a purpose-built neighborhood like this that is really aesthetically as pleasing as it is. There's still new construction going in Anthem, so you can talk with one of the builders and try to get a good lot, but there's a lot of it that's already built and established with good trees, good yards. So if you're looking for something like that, contact me and I'd be happy to help you out. Now, I think the best thing, which I already alluded to about Anthem and this area, is just its proximity. Overall, it's not that far from anything that you want to do in the Front Range area. And just because of that, you're really conveniently close to anything that you want to do, making it just a great place to be. So with that being said, if you want any more information about Anthem or would like to have me explore another place here in Colorado, let me know. I'd be happy to do so. If you have any questions at all, I'd love to work with you on your next real estate transaction. Visit me at greatlifecolorado.com or give me a call on my phone number right here. And until then, thanks for watching and keep enjoying your life in Colorado, wherever you're at. See ya.